TheDraftSociety.com presents a Premier League Draft Fantasy Podcast. Welcome to the Key Pass Collective, your exclusive source for the information, analysis, and advice you need to dominate your fantasy leagues. Come on in. We've been expecting you.
What's up, draft heads? Welcome into the Key Pass Collective. We're the audio companion to the Draft Society website. If you've never been, check out the site. We've got everything you could possibly need to dominate this EPL draft fantasy football game. From our extensive draft kit, player rankings, and team previews over the summer, to our dependable weekly in-season content, including waiver wire articles, Sleepers 11, projected lineups, and extensive sortable stats. We've got the most comprehensive coverage of the draft game, hands down. And check out the Inner Circle, our subscriber-only section on the site. There, you'll find absolute gems like the set piece taker tracker, weekly rest of season rankings, projected player scores, and so much more. Plus, sign up for the season and you'll get the Fantasy Toolkit, our crown jewel, which links to your Fantrax ID and gives you bespoke information for your league, like waiver pickups, trade targets, a matchup projection between you and your opponent, and that's just the start. You'll have to check it out. And if you join the Inner Circle, don't forget to join the exclusive Discord where all the best minds in the EPL draft fantasy game come together to offer advice. It all starts at thedraftsociety.com. Check it out today. Without further ado, let's get to the show. What's up, everyone? Draft heads, welcome back from the international break. It's been a long one. Hope you're all, hope you are all here and ready to come back strong. And I don't know. I'm still stuck on somebody in chat said, I swear that I checked my teams before I left and they were better than they are when I got back from international break. That's exactly how I feel. Anyway, whether you're excited that international break is over or not, welcome back. Our goal is to get you the best information we possibly can so that if your team is not as good as you remember it being, then hopefully you can turn that thing around and we'll get you back on the right track. Everyone else, welcome back. Fantasy's back. Premier League's back. We're excited about it. So welcome into the KPC. All right. The intro does it all now, which is awesome. So I don't have to sit there and go through all the whole thing. So I can just tell you that today on the KPC, we're talking updates from the international break. There's a few of them, and actually not as many really bad ones as previous international breaks. So that's great. And then we have some updated consensus rankings, which is amazing. We were hard at work over the break. We had 9 different analysts for the Draft Society do rankings for you. 9. So we have updated consensus rankings. We're going to be talking through a lot of different talking points around those. So that'll be super fun. Of course, listener questions throughout. If you guys have any thoughts or anything you want to toss at us, any questions, pop it into chat. We'll see if we can get it up there on the screen if we have some time to get to those. And then, of course, Gameweek12 Streamers. I mentioned, chat, you all should absolutely join us for a live stream. Normally, it's Wednesdays around 5 p.m. Eastern. So, yeah, you got to get on here. It's fun. We've got people hanging out in chat and just having a good time. I mean, Haroon, Draft Espresso, some names I can't necessarily say unless I want to be taken down again from Spotify. That's the whole reason I made the new intro in the first place. Parlas Dance, McCasperism, what's going on, guys? Bandit, We Promotions. Let's see who else is in here. Lodi LFC, Draft Alchemy, Draft Espresso. Yeah, everyone's here. The whole gang's here. We're hanging out. So you should join us Wednesdays, 5 p.m. All right. Without further ado, let's say hey to Dutch Cowboy and Sanjy from the Bantah Boys podcast. Gentlemen,
Yo,
hey, how was the break?
I do love World Cup IB. I had a ton of fun watching games this week.
Yeah, the U.S. is good again. That's pretty exciting.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I don't know about that one. But there's a lot of fun qualifiers, and I'm excited to see what the playoffs are going to look like tomorrow and the draw in a couple weeks. So
people might be noticing that Toddy's not here. He's still recovering from that heartbreak. If anybody ever mentions the name Troy Parrott to him, I don't want. That's a brave man. That's a brave man who mentions.
He's gonna have an irrational fear of parrots now. He's gonna go to the pet store to get a fish. He's gonna see a parrot and freak out.
Oh, exactly. Oh man, what a game though. That was crazy. That was wild.
Curacao last night.
Yeah.
They're like lighting fireworks in the Panama Stadium.
That's
so dangerous.
There were some good ones. There were some actually good games. Yeah. Sanjy, you here?
Yeah, I just didn't want to talk about World Cup because Trinidad didn't make it.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough.
I had them going out of that group too, man. Sorry.
Yeah. The draw to Jamaica, I think, killed our chances pretty much.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I'm really happy to see. Was it Haiti, smallest nation?
Or no, Curacao.
Curacao, right?
Curacao. Yeah.
But Haiti making is crazy because they didn't.
Haiti making is crazy as well. Yeah.
They didn't have a single qualifier in Haiti.
I didn't even realize Bellegarde was Haitian.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. So their coach
I don't think I did either.
Their coach has never gone to Haiti, and they didn't play. Like I said, they didn't play a single qualifier in Haiti.
Crazy.
Yeah, dude. It's nuts. It's fucking crazy, dude.
Wow, that's wild.
And Suriname, the craziest thing. I mean, there's a lot of crazy things that happen, like Scotland, the Ireland thing.
Yeah, of course.
But the last thing that happened last night was, so Suriname had to get a result against Guatemala, right, to top the group. They didn't. They lost. They were losing 3-0. And all hope was lost. They ended up scoring on an own goal in the last play of the game against Guatemala that had nothing to play for.
Wow.
No one celebrated because they didn't know that own goal got them over the line on goal difference. Now they get the playoffs. Watch the video. Yeah, dude. Because it put them over Honduras from another group. But
that's incredible.
So they didn't celebrate. They're just like, whatever.
Yeah. Damn, that's wild.
So Suriname in the playoffs now.
That's so cool. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. International break was fine though. I was the opposite of Dutch. I was in Barcelona again, and I was just gallivanting around the city, so not caring about sport. It was great. Healthy break.
This is a solid point. The Scotland game is an advert to show anyone that doesn't understand why we love football. Yeah. Yes.
It started crazy, and then it just the last two go. Oh man, I wish I was there.
Incredible. Well, other updates from the international break. Let's just quickly kind of go over these. Obviously, the one catching all the headlines with potential title implications is, of course, Gabriel Magalhaes could miss 1 to 2 months. So that is absolutely brutal. For Arsenal, of course, and then fantasy managers, man. I didn't know that I didn't know about this when I ranked him, and so I'm the highest on him of all of us, and people are going to be looking at that like I'm absolutely crazy, but I was really in on him for the rest of the season, and this is a huge bummer.
Third top scorer.
Exactly. I think I had him top 10
in what consensus ranks.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, in my rankings, but that was before the injury, so I
fair.
Didn't have time to change it. But what do you guys think happens because of this? Just in terms of, I mean, obviously Arsenal fans have their own concerns and theories, but we're talking from a fantasy lens. I mean, are we hoping that it's pretty clear cut and one of either Nkapie or Mosquera comes in? What do we?
I mean, isn't there also a world where Calafiori goes central and then MLS plays?
That is one of the three. There's like 3 worlds right now.
There's a world. Yeah, there's a world.
There's the Mosquera comes in, there's the Nkapie comes in, and then there's the Kala moves in, and someone takes left back.
Yeah.
There's I think those are the three options. I personally think it's going to be Mosquera. But I think it's going to be either Mosquera or Nkapie. And then if one of them sucks, they'll just swap it out in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
I believe that'll be it, but none of us know, and we won't know unless Arteta slips up in a press conference this week. We won't know until Sunday. So
Watch, we're not gonna see any Mosquera in Nkapie pictures in the training sessions now. Arteta's just playing those games.
And it's, dude, I get you, and it's like just tough because it's such a. We were talking right before the pod started. It's a very valuable position, and it could have implications for some game weeks coming up, and we just won't know. So maybe just take a gamble on one player if you can, and if you strike gold. There you go.
Yeah.
I mean, is there a scenario where you pick up both because it is such a high value position?
See, no, the thing is though, like, I want to say over the last season, like maybe 2 seasons, Gabriel feels like he was now has become like the alpha defender and the reason why they've maybe been keeping these clean sheets. So I'm a little scared about them keeping a clean sheet being as guaranteed. Let's call it that. So like we've already seen that they're not the best ghosters. The other lads. So is it maybe just an avoid situation also? Like
that's
why I wouldn't hold both. I would try one, and if you hit, you hit.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't hold both. I don't think that's valuable. But yeah, there is a situation where the points just go down a little bit, and he turns into like a Saliba scorer, which
yeah.
And Saliba is like, people roster the guy, but it's not like he's a clean sheet magnet.
And what if Saliba becomes the Gabriel now as well, right?
That's also
but he's never shown that he's capable. It's
possible,
of that.
but I don't think it's going to happen. I think it's just the hit. Everyone takes a little hit.
I mean, let's not forget Timber can play center back too.
Also an option. Yeah. Ben White comes in.
Like Timber,
Benny Blanco, yo.
Honestly, Benny Blanco.
So much can happen.
That would be. I think that'd be your biggest winner if that happened. That's the guy that would give you the most fantasy value right there.
But
I'd probably take a pin. Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry. No, please.
I was gonna say, honestly, I would probably take a punt on 0-fab Benny Blanco waiver pick because I feel like everyone is just gonna be focused on Mosquera and Nkapie.
Yeah. I don't hate it. That's interesting. Okay, well, all right. So none of us really know there. So that's we don't need to spend more time on that. Kai Havertz suffered a setback and looks to be out until the new year, which is just brutal. I know a lot of people just picked him up over the last couple of weeks. Out until January. I mean, through the festive season, is he a drop for you guys?
I feel like I'm the only one that didn't try for Kai between us three, so you guys are probably better to answer this.
I know, that's why I want you to answer
super
this
confirmed. Is it super confirmed that he's out for January?
Yeah. I mean, minor setback. It said like overall he's doing well, but then they said it'll be through the new year.
Bueno. I will drop if I need to this weekend if it needs my matchup, but I'll hold until I need to drop to win a matchup. I'll hold. That's
Alchemy says don't trust international coaches. Was it Nagelsmann that said that?
Yes.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
He hasn't said a peep, so I would hold.
All right, I'm gonna hold. Yeah. Good call. All right, nice. I'm gonna hold for a minute, but yeah, I mean, if it's not the beginning of January, I mean, if it's like late January, I don't know how you can make that work. You need the flexibility in your roster over the festive season. I don't know how you could do it. Yeah. All right, what's up with the Semenyo thing? So he leaves camp.
He's
then is he okay? And then he posts pictures of him proposing.
Yeah, he's good.
Man has priorities, yeah.
Okay,
he is hurt. Sorry, for the record, he's quote unquote hurt, but he's
fine.
He's rehabbing, getting married. It's all good.
Okay, all right, fair enough. Frankie Muniz, Rodrigo Muniz is getting surgery, so he's a drop everywhere. Not that you were holding him anyway, but he's done so. Adios.
What a shame.
Yeah. Justin Clivert, who has not really found his form this season at all, and that's probably an understatement, even that, is injured, the extent to which is not known. Left international camp, came back early. We don't really have an update on that yet. Unless anybody in chat can update me. I haven't seen anything. I looked earlier today, but didn't see it when I was making the slides this morning. So yeah, that will play into our waivers later. Or streamers, I should say. Yeah. Calafiore, minor issue, left camp, international camp a little bit early, but word has it he should be fine. So I think that one's going to be okay. Could even be fine for the weekend. So I think we're okay there.
Yep.
Anthony Robinson, no real time scale on return is the quote. What the fuck?
I don't know what to do.
Why are we still talking about Anthony? Like, surely
it's the same thing every week.
It's just
I'm over it.
It's just one of the greatest mysteries of our time.
Let me just hold him and just be mad about it.
What is going on?
Off my case
man's got dirt on Marco, yo. It has to be.
It's crazy. Yeah, I mean, is he a drop?
I think there's a crazy person out there that will trade him in, by the way.
Yeah.
There is at least one crazy person in like maybe 3 leagues or something like that.
It's like Genie.
But I'd drop him though. If I had, I'd probably drop. Yeah.
Damn. That sucks. That sucks. Just 'cause, I mean, you know what he's capable of. That's the problem. I mean, it's like Lewis Hall all over again. But that has actually turned a corner. He could have
put Lewis Hall here. Could have put Lewis Hall here.
Oh, just on the other side of the coin, like had an amazing break, right?
He played 2 games, 70 minutes in one, and got really good ratings. And I think I saw a tweet with his numbers; they were really good. And then in the second game, I think it was just 2, but the second game he didn't start, but he came in late, and apparently he hit the post. I think.
Yeah. No, he's back. He's ready.
I think
he's ready to roll.
Were these under 21 games?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, caveat that. That's my only thing. Is like we're comparing under 21 to Premier League.
Okay, fair.
No, for sure. But minutes are minutes. That's what I care about with Lewis Hall.
Yeah, fitness.
Yeah,
for sure.
I think he's getting thrown into the City game, but it is at home.
Yeah.
Talk about that later, maybe.
He's ready to roll. And then Mark Gahey is back, and he should be fine for the weekend. So all of you who were quietly eyeing up JD Canvo or whatever the hell his name is, that's not happening for you.
I'm upset about that because that robbed me of a great pod name. How low Canvo go?
Oh,
damn.
Oh, I like that.
I had it loaded, man.
Yeah. I mean, his points per start were off the chart. 15. 15 points per start. Because of course there was the one start and he scored 15. It was going to be a really good stream, but it's not happening anymore.
Yeah.
All right. Any other break updates, gentlemen?
No.
For injuries, not that I can think of.
Let's talk rankings.
Oh God.
In order to introduce these rankings, can I play you a song that a listener sent to us?
Yeah.
This is called the Draft Rap. This is from Ben Money.
What?
Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this?
Go for it.
The Draft Rap.
Yeah, I love fantasy. I'll tell you what, it means a lot to me. So come and join us at the Draft Society. coming in your ear holes regularly. We go stats on stats on stats, and the banter's flowing too. So if you wanna win, there's a space for me and you. Yeah.
Well,
Oh
what
my
say
God.
you?
Why is that not the intro?
Yeah, genuinely.
My favorite part is coming in your ear holes regularly.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Regularly. Incredible. Ben Money sent that to me out of the blue.
Well done.
Out of the blue. It was absolutely
Ben?
amazing.
Who's
I have
Ben
no
Money?
idea who that. I have no.
I don't want to dox the man just in case
Okay.
he wants to go
No,
by
no,
his
sure.
artist name. But
Fair.
yeah. I'll tell you what, it's not Ben Chickens.
That's what
I
I
will.
was thinking. I was like, Ben never told me he used to rap. Like,
Is it
I
Ben
was gonna be
White?
so upset.
Sign him up to death row. Sign him up to death row. Yes, get him on death flow. Sick flow, absolutely. Yeah, I mean yeah. All right, Ben Money, thank you for that. You are an absolute gem. All right, updated top 150. Here we go, boys. We had the intro from Ben Money. We're doing this. Okay, updated top 20. Oh, guys, this is the hardest it's ever been for me to rank players.
It was quite tough in the beginning. Usually the first 20 or 30 are easy.
Exactly. All right, let me run through these, and then we can touch on any of them that you all want to. Erling Haaland was the consensus number one, not just overall, but for literally every single ranker. So that was interesting. And remember, we had 9 analysts ranking. Bruno Fernandes was either 2 or 3 for everybody. Bukayo Saka was either 2 or 3 for everybody. Antoine Semenyo, number 4. Brian Mbomo, number 5. Cole Palmer, despite everything, number 6. That should tell you everything you need to know about this year. Yankuba Mente, 7. Mohamed Salah, 8. How the Mighty Have Fallen. Daniel Munoz, 9. Jack Grealish, 10. Jeremy Doku, 11. Mateus Cunha, 12. Jared Bowen, 13. Declan Rice, 14. That's an interesting one. Mohamed Kudus, 15. Phil Foden, 16. Cody Gakpo, 17. Enzo Fernandez, 18. Iliman Jai, 19. And João Pedro, 20. All right. Where do you guys want to start? There's so much we could say about this. Should we start with Salah?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, I think it finally caught up with him. I think hit the poor performances. I think just the form, the lack of points, the lack of ghost points, the lack of just everything this season. I think finally we all had enough of it.
Seeing Minter before Salah is crazy.
Isn't that wild?
That is actually crazy.
So as far as Salah goes, the highest he was 5. The lowest he was 12 by Ryan.
I for some reason I thought Genie.
Genie had him at 9. I had him at 11.
Fair play. Okay.
Yeah. I
I had him
mean,
at 8, but I think he should still be top 10. But he's now in that like 8, 9, 10 area for sure. I think this makes a lot of sense.
I just don't know
Especially
that
with AFCON, you know.
Exactly. I was going to mention that. I mean, interestingly though, a lot of these guys have AFCON.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. But I mean, it's as far as Semenyo doesn't. But
oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
yeah, that's why he's such a fucking beast.
Yeah, he is. But
as far as,
Mbomo,
like, a lot of first round picks have been pretty mid, and at least Salah, he's I think gonna be fine when he does play. He's just missing some games, and it won't be like last year. You're getting like late round 1 value, so it's not like completely whiffed, but it does suck a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
When do we start talking about his replacement, by the way, for AFCON? But maybe that's for later.
Right. Yeah. Liverpool fans, I think would tell you that they would like for it to be Chiesa, but it won't be because Arne Slot hates him, and we none of us can really figure out why.
Yeah, interesting for later.
Yeah,
interesting for later.
Yeah, man. But I think the top maybe 5 sort of speak for themselves. Cole Palmer still at 6 is interesting. The lowest he was 11 by you, Sanjy.
Cole. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Is the injury is really concerning, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I still think he's a first round pick. It's just like I put him at the late end because it's just like, okay, there's someone else. And then it got to a point where it's like, okay, I need to pick him up at this point in the first round sort of thing. So it's really like it's who you're left with. It's like the best of the worst sort of thing.
Yeah, fair. And Minte, I mean, of course, people are going to be amazed to see his name on this list. What I will tell you is the lowest that he was on anybody's rankings was 11 from you, Dutch.
Yeah, I think that's probably where you should be. I
mean,
think we're having a little high here, but it's fine.
Yeah, who's high on him? Me and Ryan have him at 6.
Yeah,
Tom,
he's not going to AFCON, but I just think I don't know. I don't think he'll be like top 7, top 10 by the end of the year. I just don't see it.
He could cool off. Tom has him at 5.
But that's it. That's the thing, right, Dutch? It's because you have Cole at 7 as well, right? So it's almost like you're assuming Cole kind of comes back, sort of thing, as well, right?
For sure.
Yeah.
So I got that.
All right. So the only defender to make the list is Munoz, and this was an oversight on my part. Unfortunately, I had him at 33. I just messed up. I just completely. But I will say this, because Draft Alchemy asked me about him in the chat earlier in the stream, and I had a whole paragraph that I responded with. But what I will say is, I still would have had him probably around 20. If you look at his scores, he's dining out on his 2 top 20 plus performances. And yeah, the other ones are solid, but I don't know that he's a top 10 player this year.
Yeah, I understand. Like my concern, even though I still ranked him high, like my concern was it's just a thin squad with multiple competitions, and yeah, it's the consistency and maintaining it at that high level and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't fault. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, my bad. I was just gonna say the same thing. I thought there would be more rotation, and I thought there would be a drop off in minutes. But the guy has 1 Premier League game without going the full stretch.
Yep.
So nothing to worry about there.
Yeah, I'm not worried about minutes. I don't.
I didn't take him. I was worried. Midweek games. He's the position he is. There'd just be those days where he just gets subbed off for someone. That's the thing. I don't know who he'd get subbed off for. Nathaniel Klein, I guess, if he's even. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a
but
name I've not heard in quite some time.
He's seeing the minutes, and Palace are as good. There's also a concern for me personally with Palace not doing super well. They're better than last year.
I know, it's crazy. Yeah,
I think Gabriel aside, Munoz is he's probably so high just because the ceiling can be ridiculous. Would it surprise you if he got a brace and an assist in one match?
No. That's why I realize when I say that the 20 plus scores are affecting his overall points per game. But I say that understanding the fact that he's well capable of doing that again and again and again.
Yeah.
I just don't think statistically that's plausible. Although it's always possible for him. He's not as attacking as he was last year.
No,
right?
But I mean that could just be Palace on a whole, with no Eze being a part of that setup. Pino has not really been the replacement that I personally was hoping him to be or whatever. I mean small sample size, but I'm very curious with Sar leaving how that kind of affects Munoz, because when Sar tucks in, it allows Munoz to overlap, etc. So yeah.
No, I mean to be fair, I still really like him as an asset. My 33 was, I don't know what the hell I was thinking, but it would be more it would be more like 20, honestly, if I was gonna rank him where I kind of thought he would end up.
Yeah, but I mean put a bit of context on the 33. He's he's gonna be one of your first 3 picks in your roster, which I think is still a decent place to kind of put him. Like I know, like obviously we have them all numbered or whatever, but the way I kind of do my consensus is like, okay, who's gonna be like my forward 1, my forward 2, my mid 1, mid 2, that sort of thing as well.
Yeah. No, fair. All right. I think we all can pretty much at this point understand why Grealish, Doku, Bowen, probably even Cunha are here. I don't know. Is Cunha a bit of a?
I was lowest on Cunha, so we should touch on him.
Yeah, you have him at 43.
Yeah. So
that's wild.
So the thing is like what I'm worried about Cunha is like he's no longer the talisman of a team and no longer being depended on for the goals and assists. Like, I mean, eye test wise, like he is an amazing baller for what United need, like someone to hold up the ball, be disruptive, bring others into play. And I feel like his points output is not going to be consistent just because of where he's deployed within that system. Like, let's not forget, he dropped a goose egg in Game Week 11.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. We're talking about Cunha scoring 0 points, right? But the thing is like, with Šeško injured and out, like I just think Cunha is a shit asset when he plays up top as the number 9. Like he's better in the attacking midfield.
Well, yeah, but even there, he hasn't. He hasn't pulled up trees. He's been a role player at best, and some could argue that his XG is probably indicates that he should have more returns than he has so far. But even so, I mean, Mbeumo is taking so much of that build-up play away. On the wing there, and that's just it ends up sort of bypassing Cunha, or he gets the hockey assist, the second assist.
Yeah, it's been happening a lot. It's just it's like Sanjay said, it's like where they're being deployed. Like Mbeumo is just like that last thing that happens before they score, where Cunha is just always in like every play he like receives the ball in front of Bruno, does something, and then creates space. It's just the reason I have Cunha so high. Is because I think that with Šeško
you have him at
out,
10.
Yeah, so I just think that he's going to hit a good run of form now. With United have really good matchups coming up through the end of the year and even into early January. He's going to start all the time Šeško's got, and by the time Šeško's back, he's going to start with Mbeumo being out. So that's like he's basically got 2 months to build up and good matchups, and I think he's just going to carry that hopefully through the end of the year. But if that wasn't the case, if we didn't have those two variables coming up, I would have probably had him between 20 and around there.
Yeah, fair. Yeah. No, that makes sense. And Sanjy, like your point is very well taken. I honestly I completely see where you're coming from. But having just ranked players over this international break, I cannot think of 43 players I would like to have over him. Like I just can't get myself there.
Yeah.
This was a Herculean task.
Yeah, it was.
This break, it was pretty wild.
I think Dutch is fair though. Like I think between 20 and 30 is probably where realistically I might have or should have put him if I'm being doubtful on him. Sort of.
Sure.
Thing.
Okay.
So
yeah. All right. So Bowen, I mean, all of us had him between 13 and 21. Doesn't seem like there's much discussion needed there. Kudus, I think some people are backing him to kind of have a resurgence. Dutch, that's probably you. And then some of us a little bit more realistic, maybe Ryan has him at 19, but even then, not a ton to talk about there. Phil Foden, highest 10 for Totti, which is kind of wild. And Tom has him down at 26.
Who, Foden?
Yeah, Foden.
I wonder where I have Foden.
You have him at 19. Yeah,
that seems right. That's probably a little high too.
High? Oh wow.
I don't know, dude. I feel like that drop, like him going to the bench is coming.
Oh, really?
I just don't trust Pep like that. I do like him as an asset, and I'm pumped if you drafted him around, pick whatever 30 something. And I feel like him being ranked between 25 and 30 is like appropriate.
Yeah.
I'm just worried. Yeah.
No, I'm with you. I'm with you. The Gakpo one is really interesting for me. So we have him at 17 here. I find that kind of interesting considering he was benched for Verts. I don't know that is necessarily indicative of any long-term plan, but Toddy has him at 13. Tom has him at 14. Draftlad has him at 12. And then the rest of us who are a little bit more level-headed have him Genie 17. I've got him at 23. Ryan 26. Sanjy, you're at 20. Daz, you're at 18. He's an interesting one. If he doesn't, I mean, obviously, if he doesn't start, or if he only starts half the remaining games, there's zero chance he can return on this value.
I think. Yeah, go ahead, Dutch.
No, you go for it. I think you had a formulated thought. I was just gonna say something.
So the whole like benching of Cody versus City, I think that was just because of the performance that Liverpool had against Madrid with Wirtz up on that left wing spot, that maybe he just kind of rolled with it. Like, okay, it was a great result. Everybody's bouncing. Let's have a bit of consistency here and there. But like from an attacking return perspective, right now, in terms of attackers from Liverpool, like I know he's very frustrating, and you've expressed it multiple times in our chats, and other Liverpool fans, but
yeah,
he just seems very likely to be part of a goal or an assist or something like that. Like he's gonna get attacker returns. Like it wouldn't surprise me if he got most goal plus assist contributions from Liverpool assets this season or end of season. Sorry, yeah,
I can see it. Yeah, I can see it. I just think I don't know. He's so frustrating. But as a fantasy asset, you look at his scores and you're like, whoa. Yeah, because it's like, I mean, he's always the one who's kind of setting up passes, getting key passes, those kind of things. And it's not even necessarily attacking returns all the time either. It's just a lot of those key passes and a lot of counting stats that he's getting. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. He's going to have to fend off Wirtz, but at this point, that doesn't look like a big task.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. There was talk over the break from Liverpool pods about moving to, 2 at the top with, Wirtz in a 10. I don't see it. I don't.
I think you just need to just play Wirtz in all other competitions except the EPL and just give him a season to get used to life in England, get used to the team, just settle.
Lift some weights. Yeah. All right. And then Enzo Fernandez, Iliman Jai, João Pedro. Anything on any of those guys? The biggest talking point around them would be that Genie has Enzo at 43.
I stopped arguing against Genie's ranks. I just accept them.
Yeah, but otherwise, honestly, all of them are pretty much within the range you would have kind of expect for us to have them ranked here, which I think honestly makes sense.
Enzo should have more points, if anything.
Okay.
Yeah. He has a lot of key passes and shot on. He racks them up. He should have a couple more contributions, to be honest.
Yeah, he started off kind of cold. He started off this season a little bit cold, and so I was kind of wondering if he was going to repeat, his heroics from last season. But then he's been turning it on for sure.
He's just all over the place. The injury
he always pops up everywhere.
The whole knee thing, I'm not sure to be worried about that. I don't think I am.
Man's Argentinian, yo. He'll play on one leg if he has to.
a bone edema? He's been dealing with a bone edema.
I don't like when my player has an injury that it's the first time I hear about it. That's never like I'm like, we'll see. I mean, hopefully he's fine, right? I mean, he didn't travel, so
yeah,
I think he's fine.
Yeah,
I think he's fine. You gotta just assume he's fine, right? Hopefully,
yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
I kind of think this is maybe a little bit high for me. I mean, I'm the second lowest of anyone on him, but I don't know. His scores are fine. they're not incredible. Like, okay, let's go back to September. 8, 0, 15.5, 5, 13.75, 11, 8.5. Like, is that the 18th overall player?
I mean, where you have him is basically third round, right? We're talking about like you're either drafting him second or third round, no?
Where I have him?
Yeah, you have him at 36.
Yeah,
Yeah.
third round. I think it's where he is.
He's 41 ranked right now, technically.
In points?
Yes.
Okay. So, I mean, he's going to have to overperform the shit out of what he's been doing so far for him to meet this rank.
He's a pretty good scorer with Cole Palmer's on the pitch if he comes back.
Yeah.
And if he doesn't, you have the guy on that team that takes pens and free kicks. He takes some direct free kicks from or at least some of them. He took that first one like last week. So
takes corners when James isn't playing as well.
Yeah, dude. He's. I think he's. Oh, fuck, man. I've been looking for the tweet for like a minute, but someone did like players underperforming fantasy wise, and he was one of them. Yeah,
Okay.
his like expected. Someone made an expected fantasy points metric.
Yeah. All right.
I'm telling you, he's all over the place. He's just like you're watching Chelsea games, and he's just there.
Oh no, I know that. I've seen that a million times, and like suddenly he's in the box, and you're like, where the hell did he come from? or you get a notification on your phone that Chelsea scored, and it pops up, and it's like end zone. It's like, what the hell? Yeah. He's always doing that. I like him as a player. He's great.
Yeah.
All right. Anything on Jai or Pedro? They're like I said, they're of any of these guys we talked about so far. They're very much just within what you would expect for all of us. You know, between like 13 and 23, literally every single, or 26, 13 and 26.
I think it's amazing that Genie has JP at 11.
I left that out on purpose. Yeah. Yeah. I think he thinks that JP from the Club World Cup is going to show up.
Yeah. Okay.
With respect, Chelsea are not playing South American teams anymore.
Yo, I was at that game.
Nice.
With DL, no?
Yeah, that semifinal, we saw both those goals live.
Oh yeah, you and Draft Lad. Hell yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I don't know if you're ready for this, but here are players that you apparently love.
Woo.
I don't know.
Fuck
I don't.
me.
Wait, do you not know how these consensus rank pods go, Dutch?
No, I do. I'm not allowed to talk. I was told I'm not allowed to talk about this by HR. So.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys knew that this is how this worked out, but you were much higher than the consensus on these players. So Dutch, Evan Nielsen, after everything we've said about him, after all the shit you've talked about him and how trash he is, consensus rank 91, you've got him at 64.
Wait, I haven't talked that
Dutch.
I talk shit about
Dutch,
him.
before you start, I will say now your most recent comment about Evan Nielsen's gonna be reborn makes so much sense.
Yeah, I think he's just gotten the short end of the stick so far. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think he was drafted around. Dude, he was like a pick 50, pick 60.
Yeah.
Wasn't he? Yeah, he was around there. Pick 50,
Yeah.
pick 50, pick 70, around there. He immediately, I don't think he has competition because it took getting hurt to get replaced. The minute he's back, Krupi was benched immediately, game one, right away.
Yeah.
And I just like Bournemouth. He's receiving and he's around the second top or the third top scorer in the Premier League, and I just think he's gonna come good. I think around 50 to 70 is fine for him.
All right.
Is he goal dependent? Yeah, but I think he's gonna score goals. He plays West Ham at home this weekend. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm starting him.
You may or may not see several Bournemouth assets in our streamers later. I
like Evan Nielsen, and I think
all right.
I think he'll be exactly where he was drafted between. Give me his ADP. Give me a second. You know what? No, I'm gonna.
He dropped 41 spots since the last time we did rankings.
What's his ADP?
It had to have been like 5th round, I bet.
That's what I'm saying. Is like
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
5th,
that sounds
6th
right.
round, which is exactly where I ranked him. Which I think he's still around there. He's like forward 1, forward 2, or some people's forward 2, really. And I think that's fun.
All right. Okay. Sanjy.
Hi.
Consensus rank 90. Chris Wood. You have him at 46.
Yeah, I saw Daesh talk about him in a press conference and call him Woody, and then I remembered that Chris Wood used to play under Daesh for a while.
He did.
Where he would consistently score at least 10 goals a season. So I just feel like the band is back together in a sense. And yeah, I just feel like he's gonna be a great, almost like a forward 2
Okay.
pick. Yeah.
I'll take it. I gotta say, yeah, it's a convincing argument. 46, I'm not sure, but it's a convincing argument. Let's see, because everyone else, I've got him at 90. Other people who are quote unquote high on him, Ryan has him at 80. No, sorry, Toddy has him at 81. Dutch has him at 88. So, yeah, I mean, I think people have been burned at this point, and they're a little bit gun shy because not only has it been a rough season for him, but he ended last season really, really poorly as well.
Yeah, that's
So
fair.
it's fine. It's finding his form again. I mean, if there's any manager that a big bastard up front succeeds with, it's gonna be Daesh.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be Daesh.
I think I had him a little. I don't like where I put him now. Now that I'm looking at it again, I think he between maybe I think around 60 would have been fine. I think
where you have Evan Nilsson is where I should have put Wood.
See, there you go.
Sure, I think they should be around each other. I think that's fine because forests are kind of they kind of stink, smelly.
I mean, to be very honest, like both of those forwards were the same type of player that we were nervous to draft for a reason. When Ryan drafted Evan Nilsson, he called his team goal dependent FC. And so like we knew what we were getting into, and we knew that if they didn't find form immediately, that your team was going to suffer because of it, and that's exactly what's happened. And this is probably maybe a little bit of an overreaction to that, I think, because Chris Wood has dropped 25 points, 25 places, and Evan Nilsson has dropped 41. So yeah, it's interesting. Just above them, just right above them, the consensus 89 is Justin Kluivert, who dropped 43 places.
Jeez.
So that's an interesting one. All right. Toddy. Marmouche at 36. Consensus rank of 57. I wish he could explain this for us.
No wonder Totty fell sick. I get
Right.
you. I see you, Toddy.
Yeah. I included Toddy and Ryan just because there was a chance they were going to join us, but Ryan's in lovely Cartagena, taking his son on his first international trip, so he is not able to join. But that's his was Caicedo, which I thought was interesting. Not always much of a Chelsea guy, but 52 overall. Consensus rank 74. That's not heinous, but I just thought it was interesting, to say the least. And then mine is Mukiele, and I don't think this is off base at all. Like I think you guys are wrong on this one.
Do you have him over Ballard?
I mean, probably. Have you watched any of their matches?
No,
Yeah,
for
but
sure. I just
have you
think, damn,
seen-
bro, $22. Like,
Have you seen Ballard's points?
Ballard, I swear to God, he just I don't even know what just for being there he gets points. I feel like
Guys, Mukiele does like everything on this team. He's all over the place. He's pumping in crosses. He's doing long throw-ins. He's like he's getting assists, he's getting goals sometimes. I know Ballard like has the odd scoring return here and there, but like I think rest of season I would rather have Mukiele personally.
So
Dude, sometimes I'm watching Sunderland and like they'll be building up, and then I'll see Mukiele and Ballard like in the box. And I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah, I know. They're so fun to watch. I love it.
that's very interesting.
I think the main reason that he's not higher is Sanjy's 91 ranking of him.
I mean, I
What
give
is
Marmouche,
wrong with you?
I give Marmouche 120. So
Well, that one I don't mind as much.
I mean, like, okay, so like Mukiele's last few scores, the 15.75 had an assist, then 7.54. The 35 was a freak game. I don't think he replicates that.
That's fair.
Before that, 5.25. Before that, 12.75 with a clean sheet. Before that, 15. I don't know if he had an attack and return in there. I don't think so.
No.
14.75 with a clean sheet, and then before that 10.75. Like, to me, that is not a 22 overall player.
I mean,
I also think they regress a bit.
They had the easiest start of the season, fixture
Yeah,
wise.
they're gonna regress, and I think everyone like I think there's some people on that team that like I think at one point Hume's gonna be a drop. You know what I mean? Like I just think it's coming, but don't know when it's coming.
interesting. Yeah.
Also,
Let's see.
I think Sunderland are also losing the most players for AFCON. Not all starters, don't get me wrong.
No, you're right.
but
Ooh.
You're right. You're right.
There's
That's
going to be a
brutal.
dynamic change. I
They're
think.
losing. Yeah, they're losing. Mukele's French. They're losing.
No, I don't think Mukele's going.
Or
Reynaldo, Siddiqui.
Ronaldo. Oh, he's from Mozambique. Yeah, no, you're right. Siddiqui's gonna be a big one for them. Like
Yep.
the whole thing. If you hear any podcast, the whole thing about Shaka being good and running that team is that he has the legs around them, and Siddiqui is the legs around them.
Yep.
So, and then that other guy Diarra is injured, so I don't know. Yeah, that team has a tough schedule, and they have to start the year. They have a tough schedule, and they're not gonna have a couple players. It's I don't know.
Yeah.
All this to say, Mukiele at 22 is too high.
Yeah, I agree with you, Dutch.
I don't know. I like it. Yeah, I kind of operated under so like it's been a weird year for me because at least one of my teams is absolutely terrible. And then also just the very strange dynamic going on with draft picks versus how players have actually performed this season. So I kind of went with, all right, if you've proven it so far this season, I'm going to back you to continue doing it.
I respect it.
That was sort of like how I approached my rankings this time. So we'll see if it works out.
We should pull that number. Like if only we had a master data scientist in the team.
Yeah.
But basically, it'd be cool to see draft day like ADP versus like score so far.
Oh, we can definitely do. Yeah,
that number this year that is probably the highest it's ever been. Or,
I bet.
You know what I mean? The most significant.
Whatever. Yeah. The biggest difference between the two. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
All right. We don't have to spend a long time on all of these because, well, first of all, unless you're on YouTube and really going to zoom in on your phone or whatever, you're not going to be able to read all of them. But I do just want to run through some of the biggest risers in our ranks. And these are the guys who, since the last time we ranked, have found their way much higher in the rankings. So leading that list is obviously going to be Granit Xhaka, the aforementioned Mukiele, Sean Longstaff, set piece master himself. James Garner's an interesting one. Moises Caicedo, Mateus Nunes, Trossard, Malik Thiaw, Alderete, Nico O'Reilly, Calvert-Lewin, Okafor, Trippier, Ballard, you guys mentioned, Hugo Bueno, who's now been dropped by a bunch of people. So that's an interesting one to talk about too. And then other guys you'd expect to see on there, not rising quite as much, but like Reece James, Urian Timber, Mark Gahey, etc. Any of these guys you want to spend a minute on?
Let's see. Alderete's probably. I wonder if he gets back into the team.
That's a good question. I ranked him like he's going to.
Van Heck's been ghosting, so I'm glad he's getting some recognition. And Reece James. Yeah, no, good for Reece James. He's looking good. No, I have nothing to say in particular. I think Trossard's too high, actually.
I
wait.
do too.
Whoa.
Do too.
Yeah, look at that. Look at my number.
Wait, where are you at on him?
7, boy. Look at that.
All right, hold on. Let me pull him up. All right, Trossard is consensus rank 84. Let's see. I've got him at 94. Yeah, Dutch, you're 137. Sanjy's got him at 53.
Let's go.
This is your fault.
You're welcome. I mean, he is like a goal scorer. He's a clutch player for Arsenal. I just think like he's gonna play a pivotal part in them potentially lifting that Premier League title.
Yeah.
Martinelli. Do I need to talk to you about Martinelli, Joe?
No. You sure don't.
And like with all the striker woes that they're having, we've seen Trossard lead the line as well. Yeah, I just feel like he's one of those players. I feel like for the past few seasons or since he left Brighton, like I feel like he's been underdrafted almost. Like everyone's so worried about rotation and everything, and rightly so. Like obviously he's not going to start like 35 games a season, but with other people being injured and out of form, etc., I just feel like they're gonna need him. Like his goal against Sunderland was amazing. It was clutch, and he has moments like that in his locker. So I mean 53 is probably a bit too high. Maybe if I had to adjust it now, I'd go like let's say 70 to 80 or something like that.
Yeah.
But I think I'd still be higher on him than the rest of us.
Yeah, you'd be a little bit more. I mean, Tom has him at 80, Genie at 84, and then the rest of us are 86 or above.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, no, I get it. And then I'm imagining you're thinking role player rotation, all that.
Yeah, I think with some of the returns, especially wasn't Madueke starting over him at the beginning of the season, right? And he's coming back.
Was he starting on the left?
It was on the
No, he's on the right. What am I thinking? Get my thoughts together. Get that one in medio. Odegaard. Odegaard's coming back, and I think Ezra's going to go out to the left wing. And I think Trossard's not going to start that much anymore. That's what I was thinking.
Okay.
I think Odegaard's back
okay.
into the squad for Spurs, if not the game after. And then I think Ezra goes out to the left. And then I think Trossard stays or are numbered there. And I don't think he'll get like those like odd 9 starts that he was getting sometimes because Havertz is going to be back. And then it's like a lot less starts. But maybe 137 was too aggressive. Probably he should be more around like 100.
I'm sure. I don't know.
With newfound information.
Yeah. I mean, and Eze is an interesting one too. He won't come up in really our discussion because he's not a riser or a faller. I mean, he's a faller a little bit, but not as much as some of these other guys. But he's at 30. He did fall 15 spots, which is, considering you're at 30 and you fell 15 spots, is pretty massive. But yeah, I think those of us who've been buried or who have been burned by him really buried him in our ranks. Like I've got him at 52 because fuck that guy.
Oh, dude.
I can share that I tried to trade him for Granit Xhaka 1-for-1, and it was denied.
That's wild.
So
I get it, but that's wild.
No, I get it too. But this is where we're at. This is where we're at with Eze.
Damn.
And this is where we're at with Xhaka, who's our biggest riser, up 147 places, which is crazy. Yeah, that's pretty wild. I mean, I think we all know why Longstaff is up that much. Garner, I would have understood, I think, a little bit more, except that he's been pretty cold lately, hasn't he?
Without the attacking returns, yeah. But his like flow is still decent, a 90-minute man and whatnot. I think maybe again, like this one is slightly too high for me, maybe like 10, 15 spots, but
yeah,
he's such a reliable midfielder option in any roster right now, man. I wish I picked him up on like a free agency or something like that. That's where he went, right?
I did that in one of my leagues. I just have him as my like 5th midfielder. and
He
he's
he had some tough games. Yeah, he had City.
yeah. So
Sunderland
yeah,
had a tough
in
game.
one league I have Viefer kind of filling that role, and then in the other league I have Garner, and those are two like really good players for that role. You know, your midfielder 5.
Yeah.
Where did we rank Weaver?
That's a great question. Honestly, probably not high enough, but let's see. He is consensus rank 92. Oh, that's not bad. But Genie has him at 130, which is crazy. I've got him at 82. Dutch, you like him at 66, and Sanjy, you've got him at 112.
66 Dutch.
Mine's been doing it.
Yeah, he has. He has.
Oh.
He's getting it done, dude. I just I have him in one league, and he just appears kind of like we were talking earlier. He just kind of appears when Minte's like making those runs. He just shows up, he box crashes, or he kind of makes a run and crosses it in. I like him. I like him as like a mid 4, mid 5. He's like I just start him. I don't even think about it.
He's scored less than 10 once in the last month.
Dude, I'm telling you, he's doing it. He's just getting it done, and he's contributing to goals. He had a little rough patch there where he wasn't starting. I think he got hurt like a weekend. But if you remove that, his points look fantastic.
Yeah. Let's see. Other ones. Oh, can we talk about Okafor? Why? I don't understand this.
He's a dribbling boy.
Yeah, he contributes, dude. He gets there.
He doesn't. Look,
Yes, he does. He does.
Oh, okay. All right. Hold on. Am I taking crazy pills? Okay. 4, 7.5, 10, 13.5, 7, 17, 2.75, 0.5. What?
I think if you remove the 4.
That's convenient. Yeah, that's convenient.
No,
yeah.
for sure. No, seriously. If you remove the 4 against Forest, it's been okay. It's been okay.
Okay. It's been okay. Yeah, like I was amazed to see everybody rank this guy so highly. Maybe I shouldn't have left him off my list completely, which I did. But I mean, I think Ryan's ranking of 144 is probably about right. I really don't understand like Toddy at 85 or Sanjy at 68.
Above
68.
100. Above 100. For sure,
Yes.
above 100.
68 is probably too high. I mean, he's for me, vibes pick, dribbling boy. Like I like the player. He gets his returns and stuff like that. But again, it's because like the forward pool is so dry. I was just like, yo, he's a. I would rather him than Evan Nelson. Just saying.
Oh yeah, and you're probably right about that.
You don't mean
I will
that.
give you that. I will
You don't
give you
mean
that.
You're not actually serious about that, are you?
No, I am. What are you talking about? Serious. I'm not even joking.
Where? Let's
I'm
see.
I'm never gonna drop him out of spite.
Evan Nielsen. Wait, let me just make sure. Like, yeah, you got Evan Nielsen at 106, so you absolutely would rather have him.
Yeah,
He meant it. Fuck.
yeah. 100%, bro.
He meant it. Yeah, and then let's see. Calvert-Lewin. I don't know, man. Like, it's been bad lately. He had a purple patch, and then it's been really bad.
Yeah, Nemacha's finish for that game against Forest was nice, man. Like,
Hasn't he been hurt?
yeah, Nemacha, right?
No, Calvert-Lewin.
Oh, Calvert-Lewin. He might get benched soon. I agree. I traded out Calvert-Lewin for Shrewsbury Hall, and I'm very happy about it.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
I picked up Calvert-Lewin. He had those like 2 or 3 games where he topped 10 or close each week, and I was like,
Right.
get rid of this guy. ASAP.
Right.
Yeah, bro. I used him to get Salah. It was wild.
That's crazy.
What? No,
That's
what was the package?
wild.
What was the trade
was-
again?
One to one.
DCL for Salah. No.
And Giant DCL for
DCL
Salah.
for Salah. Yeah.
At the moment, if DCL kept ghosting, that it's not. Oh damn.
But this is
So
when
mad.
he had the 19.75, the 11, the 9.25.
No. I hear you. Honestly, that's why I got Shrewsbury Hall for him because Shrewsbury Hall was like getting yellows after yellow. He just got suspended. I was like, here, have a forward who goes.
Yep.
Feeling
And
great
now
about
he
that.
Probably won't even start.
No, he won't. How do we have Shrewsbury Hall on rankings, guys?
Good question. Let's see.
top 60.
I bet that's too high. 78.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, cool.
78.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Some interesting kind of consensus around that one. Like a lot of people in the 70s ish. Ryan kind of near 60. Like Dutch, you're 68. I'm 77. Toddy 77. Genie 71. It's just interesting how that kind of worked out. Sanjy 98, a little bit lower. But yeah, I mean that one's. We seem to kind of all agree that he is what he is. You know, he's not going to be a Grealish, or he's not going to be a Iliman. He's not really that much of a creator either. He just kind of like has his role on that team and gets a few ghosts, but not a ton.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, cool. So anything else on risers? Should we go to fallers?
Yeah, let's go fallers.
All right, nice.
Sure.
Okay, biggest fallers. I'll go through some of the names, and we can kind of dwell on any. I should mention, at the bottom of this list is Harvey Barnes, fell 35 spots. At the very top of this list is Randall Colomwani, fell 78 spots. So the fallers did not fall as much as the risers rose, if that makes sense. But still, just worth noting, some of these guys who obviously have taken a massive hit in our eyes. So we're looking at guys like Colomwani, Kirkez, Stock. I think these all make so much sense. Anthony Alanga, Tijani Reinders, Xavi Simons, Jeremy Pino, interesting one, Frimpong, Jorginho Ruter, Romero, Wissa, Richarlison, JSL, Diouf, the aforementioned Jedi, Robinson, Clivert, Ait Nori, Evan Nielsen, talked about him, Martinelli, Harvey Barnes. So, yeah, I think it's pretty obvious why a lot of these guys fell, but any that we want to spend a moment on?
Let's go Reinders.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. I mean, I think we all said that the early returns were like trade now, trade ASAP, trade as soon as you can. But he had a little run in the middle there that was sixes.
There was no early returns. There was just the one game.
Well, the one game, yeah.
Later,
and
then
the one game. Yeah, the one game. And then he scored 0 in 90 minutes against Tottenham.
No, he's just he's what Bernardo Silva is now, not what he was like 4 years ago scoring wise.
Mm-hmm.
He's just not it.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I feel like it wouldn't surprise me if he's underperforming like XG, XA. Because like I just watching games and highlights and stuff like that, it's just like I feel like there's opportunities and situations where he should be getting goals and assists, and especially when he was a regular starter. I don't know if he had a slight injury or muscle concern or something. I think that's why he dropped out that one game. It felt like even on like counterattacks and stuff like that, he was always kind of like 1-2ing or right next to Haaland. So like in my head, it's just like I feel like he can improve potentially. I just think he's a baller as well, eye test wise. So again, I'm not purely just pumping like data. Like my ranks aren't purely just data driven. Let me say that. But yeah, 59 probably too high. Maybe like 70 around that is probably more realistic where I'd go if I had to change it right now. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, okay, let's see. So his XA is 1.66 on the season. Right. He has 2 assists. His Amazing. XG is 1.69 on the season. He has 1 goal.
So he's matching it.
He's basically there. Yeah, he's basically there.
Oh.
XG per 90 is 0.2. XA per 90 is 0.2. So he just doesn't do a whole hell of a lot.
I don't know. In games, he just looks like he has the potential to do a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, he does. He does. But I think it kind of depends on where he's deployed on the field and also who else is in the match. Because like, if other players kind of take the game by the scruff of the neck, then he just sort of fades into the background, I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably, you raise a really good point, because there was that one game recently where he got deployed as the lone 6, and it was an atrocious tactical play by Pep, I want to say.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean that is probably a more realistic outlook, I think, on his points potential. I think in my head I was just like, okay, he's just gonna be the guy that plays behind Haaland, but now Foden has entered the fray. I guess maybe I overlooked that.
I mean, let's see. Okay, what about Xavi Simons? We've talked about him. I mean, recently on the pod, but just to give you an idea, Ryan has absolutely given up on him. Didn't even include him in his top 150.
That's actually pretty funny.
Yeah, it is. Tom has him at 55. Draft lad at 68. I just don't see it.
Maybe they're just holding on to like the Netherlands view on him.
I guess. I mean, I don't know.
He's not going to be the top 30 everyone thought he would be when he came in, but I think he'll get to like top 100.
Okay.
I think he will.
Yeah, 55 definitely too high. I mean, I've got him at 113, maybe too low. It's somewhere in between there, right? I mean, yeah, top 100 sounds maybe about right, Dutch.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Are we all unfortunately kind of resignedly giving up on Diouf at this point? It seems like he just keeps falling and falling after a really hot start to the season. Now he's basically 100 or higher in all of our ranks.
Yeah, well, all three fairly similar on Juve, actually.
Yeah. Nah. Are we? I've got him at 96. Dutch has him at 98. You've got him at 146. No, sorry, you're 101. Never mind. I'm looking at Tom. I'm looking at Tom. Yeah, you're 101. Okay, never mind. Yeah, we're pretty in line. And that would make the three of us kind of the highest on him.
Yeah.
Interestingly.
Yeah, he's going to AFCON. West Ham kind of suck, and he's just not. I think he'll around 100. I think he'll be like just a 6 to 8 point score every week. That's it.
Yeah.
And what his
ceiling is? His ceiling is like 15, maybe.
Yeah, like a 15, 16 with an assist. Yeah.
Oh, before we move on from Xavi, I mean, I know we did already, but question from chat. Thought on Kulusevski's impact on him?
Maybe just replaces him.
Yeah, you might just replace him.
It's a great question, though. Honestly, I didn't even consider that. Kulusevski, 135 in our ranks. Let's see. I've got him at 137. Dutch, you look him at 146, and Sanjy, you didn't rank him. But the highest, you guys will be floored. The highest, Draft Lad at 66.
What does he see? We don't.
Exactly.
The numbers.
There's something going on. Yeah, there's something in the fucking numbers.
He's one of those guys that sees numbers in like the real world, like they like float around his head,
like the Matrix.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, I think there's definitely an impact though. Like there is for sure.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
Kulusevski
was Madison like massively non-ranked by us or whatever? I guess as well.
Oh, I don't think anybody even considered Madison.
No, I didn't rank that. No shot.
No, nobody even considered him. Like not a single person. One thing I was going to mention, like Kulusevski to me is everything this team at the moment is missing, because he is a player like he's like a Szoboszlai. Like he will just run himself ragged, and Xavi Simons is the exact opposite of that. Like he's like floating around the field, kind of like waiting for his chance to insert himself, but like a lot of times that chance never comes, or he'll like receive a pass just to immediately pass again to somebody else, and then like it's lost in the play. There's just like it doesn't impact the game. Kulusevski like makes sure that he impacts the game, whether it is just like flying into a tackle or doing some defensive work, or I mean, it just like he's I don't know. His work rate is so much higher, and I think he just has so much more of an impact on the game.
Yeah, I wonder if he'll be one of these cases where next year he'll be worth it.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see.
Yeah.
Yeremy Pino was one I was going to bring up, except for the difference wasn't high enough for me to really give you shit about him. But Dutch, you're highest on him. You got him at 99.
Maybe I have some Spanish bias. That's my fault.
Vibes, bro.
He's
Yeah,
consensus 136.
I gotta have at least one Spanish guy up there. Nah, I think I think he'll keep playing, and I think the points will come. Sar's leaving, and he'll take over a little bit. I think in that little area.
Yeah.
Damn, you guys have him. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm at 122.
Holy shit.
Sanjy's at 110. Toddy's at 144. Robbie's at
Think around the
144.
100.
Ryan did not rank him.
I'm not too far from you, Dutch.
Yeah, I think 105, 110, 100. I think around there. I think he's gonna be fine. I think he's gonna start, and I think Sar's leaving. He can pick up some form. He can do some well there. I think it'll be fun.
He's just definitely not the Eze replacement. Like that is
no.
That
But
is
we knew that. Like the number, he doesn't play that position. He was a winger.
yeah.
He was a winger, and then he got hurt, lost his speed and his quickness.
Yeah.
And they brought him as a little like project to put him there and see how he does. And I think he'll be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
No one spent a lot of fat. Well, sorry, some people
Spent
spent way too much on him, but the people that
Sure.
spent around 30, I mean, you spend 30 fab for a potentially 105th ranked asset, like whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean who else is like, let's see, 105. Like right around there we've got Sessignon, Jacob Murphy, let's see.
I'd spend 30 for either of those guys.
True Fair.
Yeah, I'd spend 30 for any of those guys.
If True Fair was on the wire, I would spend a decent amount on him. Oh man, Yoan Wisa, we don't even have time. We could. Oh shit.
I'm good.
We should honestly talk about Let's talk about Yoan Wisa and then move on from this fallers. But like we should mention him because that's a really interesting case. So Toddy ranked him at 70, Ryan 66, Robbie 69, Draftlad 78. Sanjy, you're 117. Dutch, you're 110. I'm at 126. Like, this is a really divisive player. He's 95, by the way. Consensus rank.
What is his injury situation, anyways?
Like, question mark?
Keep stepping it up.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, the best case scenario is that he is not healthy enough to go to AFCON, but healthy enough to start playing basically immediately after everyone else goes to AFCON.
I really don't even think we're going to see him until after AFCON.
That was my thought.
like, why would he not go to AFCON though? Like, surely his nation made it. Like,
There is a world where I mean, I'm not in the head of these players, but maybe he prioritizes club fitness and then coming back for the playoff in March. That Congo are definitely going to have because they're in the top 2 spot. Like they don't have to play the first playoff. They're one game away from the World Cup, so maybe he prioritizes that over AFCON. I don't know.
What's the role? What's his role?
What does he play as? Wing? No, I have no idea. He's not going to start over Wolte.
No.
He's not going to start over Gordon. I don't think so. I don't know.
I
don't know.
I'm hoping for like a Crouch Defoe reunion sort of vibe. Both of this together.
Honestly, those two, they kind of have the vibes too. I like that. I like that. I mean, with the way the Voldemort started the season, there's no chance that he's being dethroned by Vissa. It's not happening.
Yo, that assist for Barnes was dirty from Volt. Like, yeah.
Oh
He's
yeah.
a baller, man.
All right. Really quickly, we don't have a ton of time. We're going to skip this one because we talked about most of these guys. Just some trends, guys. 9 defenders in our top 50. Currently, there are 22 defenders in the top overall 50 scorers. Is that an issue?
No, I think that's fine. I think we're expecting a bit of regression from them, but also like forwards and midfielders performing better rest of the season.
Okay. I personally think it's that we maybe didn't include enough, but that's coming from a guy who ranked
Has Mukiele at 22.
Mukiele at 22.
Oh, that is amazing.
But I'm trying to think. Like I have obviously I have Magalhaes up there. I have let me see. Yeah, I mean in the top 50? Top 50? Yeah. Like Munoz, Mukiele, who else is in there? Timber I've got in there.
But there's also like attackers that are outside the top 50, right? Like Shada, Morgan Gibbs White, Damsgaard is outside that.
Yeah, I'm actually highest on Damsgaard, I think, of any of us. But
Phil Foden.
Yeah, that's fair.
I was going after Damsgaard. So hard to side B.
Yeah.
I was going after the Gyökeres guy. I had Havertz. I was trading him like Havertz and Savio for Damsgaard. I was trying anything.
Damn, you think I could go Damsgaard +1 go Eze +1 and get Damsgaard?
I would
Probably.
send Eze for Damsgaard first.
Yeah.
All right, I'm doing that right now.
Unless the person's listening. And then
They probably will. I mean, I assume
thought it was a good. I sent Savio plus Havertz for Gyökeres. For Damsgaard. I thought that was fine, but maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah. I assume all of my league mates listen to this at this point.
Me too. And they read all
But
that shit.
I'm sending it.
That's why my ranks are so bad.
Yeah, there you go. All right, 15 of the top 20 followers are mids or forwards. You kind of already hinted, Sanjy, that like we're expecting a little bit of a return to the norm, reversion to the mean, if you will. But yeah, that's pretty wild. 15 of top 20 followers are mids or forwards. Definitely a lot of overdrafting of certain players, hyping up in the offseason, like inflation of draft value. Not that I don't think anybody got swept away or swept up with like certain players. I just think like there's been a lot of underperforming this season, especially from forwards.
Yeah, forwards have been very, very disappointing so far.
Yeah. All right. And then the last little section I have here is called We Sure About This. 4 Aston Villa players in the top 150. Only 4. Certainly. I mean, aren't there any more that we want to include?
Who are the 4? Watkins, Rogers, Buendia?
Let me see. Sorry, hold on one second.
And Digne.
Yeah.
I bet there'll be less.
I mean, Tielemans.
He's coming back. I want him.
Bandit was asking about that.
Yeah.
I like him. I go after him if you can.
He's on a waiver wire in one of my leagues.
Oh, you should grab him.
Yeah, I got him for 1 fab. He's on some corners and stuff like that as well, right?
You got him for 1 fab? Damn.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, so no one else? No other. We're good with this with 4?
It's just like Aston Villa on a whole, just their assets don't scream Fantrax points. Like the way Emery plays his system, like it just feels like they're hyper efficient. They don't offer all these ghosties.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, this is interesting. And then seven Brighton players, which seemed like a lot to me. Because like
that seems excessive.
Yeah, they've been notoriously bad this year. So how the hell did we
for Minte.
Matoma.
I can tell you. Matoma Minte, Wiefer, Welbeck, Gomez, Van Hecke, and Ruter. Honestly,
screw Ruter.
I mean, I agree, but I kind of see it. Gomez has been good lately.
2 games.
I know. I didn't rank him personally, but others are pretty excited about him. Like Toddy's got him at 103. Dutch has him at 96.
Who?
Gomez.
Diego Gomez.
Dude, he's balling.
He's like, who?
I like.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm not a hater. I'm a non-believer, but he's
Yeah.
balling.
Yeah, that's fair. And then 13 from Liverpool, Chelsea, and Newcastle, and 14 from Arsenal. So more than a starting 11 of players who we think are going to end up in the top 150. Are we sure about this?
I'm not sure about Liverpool. Sorry, Joe.
I'm not either. Why are they all in there?
Because we have good team bias.
Name value.
I think you're right.
bias.
Honestly, I would agree with you, Dutch. I think we do.
There's a little good team bias. It is what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's an interesting one.
I mean, this season definitely taught us to be a bit humble about that bias, though.
Yeah,
Jesus.
true. But like Liam Delap, really?
What's he at?
131.
That's fine.
Yeah, but
I'm
he's
scared
above
to
he's
see.
above Malo Gusto. Like this is
Malagusto just started starting.
I mean, one thing will be said about our number 9s from a Fantrax perspective is they are extremely return dependent.
yeah, it's so bad. So bad. Yeah. All right, fair enough. Anything on I mean the Liverpool guys, I can tell you who they are. You said it might be too many. We've got Van Dijk, Gakpo, Konate, which that's a question mark. Will he be in the top 150? Probably, but Frimpong is a huge question mark. He barely made my list at 143. But we've got some guys who like him. I mean,
Yeah, I went 136 on Frimpers.
who's right next to you? 77. Is that Draft Lad? Yeah, Draft Lad has him at 77. Damn. Anyway, Soboslai, Kirkez, Bradley, Verts, Robertson. So Kirkez and Robertson are making our top 150. Guys,
Did I rank Kirkez? I don't think I did.
I almost left Kirkez out.
you did not. Nope.
Yeah, screw that guy.
Nope, you didn't.
What a disappointment.
All right, so you're not the problem. Gravenberch? I didn't rank Gravenberch.
I had Kirkez at 144, and I had Robertson at 129 because I figure one of them will be in the top 150.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I ranked Gravenberch. Did I? I don't think so.
All right, it's some of it is speculation too, right? So
I
you
tried
kinda have
trading for Kirkez to that. I tried trading for Gravenberch and Kirkez.
Yeah,
I sent
You
Raul
kinda-
for both.
you sort of have to hitch your wagon to a player, and some of it is like speculation on their future, which is why I will tell you guys my 150th ranked player.
Ooh.
150, because for those who don't know, we rank up to 150, and then we bring them all together and make the consensus rank. So 150 is kind of like the last possible spot. I've already mentioned him in chat. Who do you think it is?
150th.
It's a total speculation play.
The hell? Can we get a club clue?
You
Position.
can get a club, but I ranked him this way because I think he's going to move clubs.
McNeil.
It is McNeil.
Yeah.
Yep. Dwight
Where's
McNeil.
he gonna go? Burnley?
Forest.
Forest.
To hook up with Dyche and Woody.
It would be nasty. It would be so nasty.
You guys are dreaming.
I think he's gonna go somewhere though. I think he's gonna get loaned out somewhere. But yeah, that was kind of like my fun little just my last little jab.
Do you guys think Nwaneri is gonna go into the somewhere else in the Prem?
I can't see it.
I can't either. Okay.
I cannot see it. I'm sure if Ryan was on, he would say the same thing. Yeah, I can't see it. All right, boys. Should we tackle some streamers?
Yes, sir.
All right. Sanjy, you were in the dock first today.
Ooh. So my first one is Hickey, Brentford fullback. He displaced Azure the last game and ghosted okay. Had a couple of pops at goal as well. I feel like Brentford on a whole have just surprised us this season, so I'm kind of just gonna ride that wave a little bit. Next, Fofana versus Burnley. He's been eating up all the ghost points that Chalobah owners wish they were getting. Yeah, I mean, this is pure fixture play. Like, it's an easy clean sheet, and maybe 15 points if you get that.
Do you think Gusto starts?
Reece
Depends
James
if
gets
there's
it.
a midweek fixture or something like that.
It does depend, that because Reece doesn't play when there's a midweek.
Yeah.
Because I have Gusto and Fofana. Obviously, I'm hoping they both go. But
You guys have Champions League. Oh, dude, you guys have Barca on Tuesday. He's not starting. Reece James is starting.
Yeah, Reece is probably not
Plus,
starting,
like Burnley, against Burnley, it'll be with Malo Gusto.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go. All right. We should have put him in streamers.
Yeah, probably should have. Enzo Lafay versus Fulham. Yo, I don't know what's happening with Fulham, but they look like they're gonna fight relegation, man.
Yes.
It looks stinky.
Yeah, it's very concerning. And like over the last 3 games, Lafay has been averaging like around 8 points per start. It's not bad. So I was hoping for a bit of an upside play there. And then my boy Potts, assuming
Potts.
his injury is fine. Yeah, he's just a fantastic mid-4, mid-5. I think he's just gonna get like 8 to 10 points per start without attack returns because he has corners. Like, it's I think he's just absolute value on waiver pickups at the moment. So those are my lot.
Yeah, he got 9.5 in 61 minutes against Burnley.
Burnley, but yeah.
No, for sure. But I mean, that was without any attacking returns whatsoever. 3 key passes.
Yep.
It looked good. Looked really good. 2 key passes the week before. 9 against Newcastle. Again, no attacking returns. So yeah, looks decent.
Yeah.
6% rostered. So
I love my low ownership guys.
Yeah. Don't try to tell us that we're coming at you with guys who are all rostered in your leagues. But Malo Gusto is worth mentioning, even though he is 51% rostered.
100%.
Yeah, we try to keep it lower than that, but yeah, he's out there in a lot of leagues. Who's the elf? Enzo Lafay.
Yeah.
Omar.
I just didn't want to type the full thing. Also, because Ryan wasn't going to be on the pod, I went with Elf.
I like it. All right, Dutch, all you.
All right. I have a... Wait, no. I want to say this right. Give me a second.
Oh, good luck.
No, I got it. Milosavljevic. Milosavljevic. I don't know, dude. I ain't from there. Anyways, he didn't fit because it would have pushed the words behind my picture, and then I didn't want to move the picture because it would have covered Key Pass Collective, and that's a marketing issue. So, yeah, he started the last game against the last 2 games, I think, against Villa, Forest. Against Villa, he had almost 4 points, conceding 4. So he ghosted.
Damn.
What is that? 6.
What,
he ghosted almost 10.
Yeah.
Which is very, very solid. In his only other 2 starts were an 11.75 clean sheet performance against Forest 2 weeks before that. And then in September, he had a 8.25 ghost point performance with goal conceded. So he's a ghosty boy when he plays. He splits time with Diakite. I don't know what. I should look into why that keeps happening. But they have West Ham this weekend at home. And then they have Sunderland and Everton. So
Oh, wow.
I'm looking at lineups, and I'm scooping him up. If he starts this weekend against West Ham, I like to play. Van de Berg, he's been ghosting. I don't know if you guys recall earlier in the pod, I was talking about someone put a chart somewhere where it was the players that had underperformed their expected points the most in fantasy this season. Van der Berg was number 1.
Nice.
And he's been scoring very well, and he's still not very well, subjectively. He's scoring decently, but the points are there. Brentford defense. Brighton, Burnley, their next 2. So just a nice little play. Brighton, I think, are I think even without the clean sheet, they'll be fine here to score at least around 10 points from him. Sesko's out. That means Cunha probably goes up top, and we'll either see Ahmad come into there, but I think against Everton we'll see Ahmad at the right wing back, and we'll see Mount come back into that midfield position. Unfortunately, it is the Monday game, so you gotta have cover, which will be tough. But I like the play. Mount has looked good when he's played in the Amarin system this year, and Amarin likes him. Started over Cunha that one time.
Recall. I mean, if you're an Ahmad owner, I would grab him just in case.
Yeah, could be fun.
Yeah.
And my fourth streamer, which he's actually quite highly rostered, but for those that maybe aren't too crazy on the Discords and aren't super locked in over IB, maybe they were paying attention to the games. Lewis Hall started in the under 21s and then came on in the second game for a few minutes and hit the post apparently. And he had very good points in the first game. So he looks to be fully fit, fully back, and I think he'll slot right back into where he left off before he got majorly hurt. And they play City at home. I still would play him against City.
Yeah.
And he could be a pickup that you have for the rest of this year. If he's a free agent, I'd go get him. And I'd put a waiver claim on him tomorrow. Yeah, and then tomorrow I'd put a waiver claim on him. I'd spend around between 10, 20, 30. I don't know. What should I spend? 20 seems fine. 20, 25, Fab?
Yeah. Oh, man.
I'd spend that on Hall. I'd spend that. I think he's going to start. And I unless he gets hurt, he's going to start. And he's a ghoster. So.
Yeah, there's just no guarantee that he's going to. I mean, 17 is what's popping in my mind. I don't know why, but.
Also, this font, the asterisk looks like a flower. It's really pretty.
It does. Yeah, it's good.
Wow.
It's good.
All right, those are my streamers.
All right, nice. Because there's only 3 of us, that means I got to jump in on this too. So, Brooks is back potentially versus West Ham, and it's West Ham. So I mean, we know that Brooks on his day will ghost. He will give you points that are not linked to attacking returns. But also, I mean, this is a play about West Ham. So Clivert out. I mean, we're hoping that he kind of pops right in there. Most of the projected lineups I've seen have him starting, and I think he could be a decent play. Of course, I was last into the document, so take these with a grain of salt, but these are guys I think that could be decent. Wilson, I mean, shit, guys, we all know what Wilson is. He's going to get you 2 points one week, and then the next week he'll get you 22. This is just who this man is. And of course, I'm talking about Harry in this case, right? Just so that there's no confusion. So Harry Wilson, he's not going to go the full match. He may end up blanking you, but he also may end up getting you 20.75 like he did against Wolves. And this is against Sunderland. I am aware that's not the easiest competition this year, but they're not afraid to let you have the ball. So he will have the opportunity to make some things happen and get some shots on goal. They're also not afraid to give up some shots on goal or give up some key passes. They're happy to let you to shoot from far out. They're happy to let you have your chances. So I think it could be decent. Obviously, Mosquera versus Tottenham, this is a scary play, but we talked about that earlier in the pod. So if you're interested in trying to pick up that Gabriel spot, he would be my guess, at least for this match. Going forward, I have no idea. And then Scott versus West Ham, another matchup play. Just a guy who's kind of low rostered and could get you, 6, but also could pop up with 12. So he's kind of one of those low risk, but also low reward kind of plays. So yeah, there we go. All right, guys, anything else?
Nope.
Beautiful.
No.
All right, listeners, you're the best. We'll talk to everyone soon. Good luck on this game week. Get on the Discord if you're not there yet. That's where you're going to get all of the best information from minds who know, from the greatest minds of the draft game. That's where everyone is. So head over to Discord. Nobody's on Twitter anymore. Talk to everyone soon. Love y'all. Cheers.
Bye.